So something that happens quite often to a lot of sales professionals is when someone hands them a pen and they say, sell me this pen, right? The age-old sales training technique or exercise or whatever it may be. Maybe you're in a job interview and they're trying to see how good you are or whatever it may be. And just a lot of times too, when people find out you're in sales, they like to say, oh, you're so good at sales, why don't you sell me this? You know, they're just being jackasses, right? So I actually did a video further back, you know, like a half a year ago or whatever it may be, and it's all about how to sell that pen. Well, I was just reading this great book called Telesales by Kerry Sullivan, highly suggest it, and he gives this really cool story about how to handle that. I want to share that with you guys so you can use it going forward and not get caught in this trap. And Kerry Sullivan was telling the story about how this guy, and I can't remember his name, but he was labeled as the world's greatest salesman, and he was on one of the late night shows, and I think it was with Johnny Carson. It was a while back. And Johnny Carson is like, oh, so you're the world's greatest salesman, just like I was kind of talking about there, like other people say about us a lot of the time. And he goes, sell me this ashtray. And he pitches the ashtray over to him, and it's this big gold heavy ashtray. And the guy who's labeled as the world's greatest salesman, you know, just kind of smiles, and he goes, well, tell me what you like about this ashtray. And he goes, well, I like that it's gold and it's big and it's heavy and it can hold my cigars and everything else, and it works really good. And he goes, that's why I like it. And he goes, tell me, how much do you think this ashtray is worth? He goes, well, I pay about $12 for it. And he goes, sold. So that is just a really excellent way to deal with that whole situation. I just wanted to share that with you guys because often, you know, I know what it's like. Sometimes people try to put you in those situations and test you on the spot. So that's a good way to come right back at them, and it's a great way to sell people too. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll see you on the next howtokickassinsales.com tip of the day.